Let's go, Mike. Let's go get food. Come on. Hello guys, welcome to Us and Anna. My name is Anna and today we're doing what I eat in a day student version. I'm always on the run. It's only on Sundays that I technically have time off, and it's not really because I catch up with everything that I wasn't able to do throughout the week, and then I get ready for the next week, and then I also clean the house, clean my room, talk to my parents, and just it's not really like a full day off, but whatever. I've been cooking for myself for 2.5 years, so I guess I've just discovered recipes or ways to cook quickly. I cannot cook very healthy, but I can cook halfway healthy. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Halfway healthy, but we're calling it a thing. So we're gonna start with breakfast, then we're gonna go to the supermarket because I have no food, and then we're gonna throughout the day be cooking. So let's start off. I usually wake up at 8 and I either have yogurt with cereal or I make a smoothie depending on the time. Sometimes if I do a smoothie at night or the day before, I'll sometimes do double just so that I can also keep half for my morning's breakfast. Right now I have everything pre-made kind of, but I buy frozen berry fruits, like a berry mix. Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, all the supermarkets have it. It's just a fresh fruit mix and it's frozen. And then I just buy bananas and I put 1 banana per smoothie. And right now I split them into bags because the bananas were going bad and I was like, no. I have this thing called Breville, I don't know, but it's a blender. You do it directly in the cup where you're serving yourself, which is great. Ooh. Great, especially if you're on the run because you just but this is what destroys everything, and so you just change this to the actual. So I'm just gonna put everything that's frozen here. I like having more strawberries and raspberries just because I like those flavors a lot more. Sometimes because it's frozen and it doesn't go all the way to the outwards, I'll just blend it so I can put the rest in. I add a ton of this. This is lemonade concentrate. This is from Morrison's, but you can get it anywhere, I think. Or if you have straight up lemonade, just add lemonade. It's just easier. Up to half of where this is. So there we go. And then I just add all the way up to here with water. So I'm just gonna blend this real quick. After that, I just open it and I taste it. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now this is optional, especially if you want to be healthy, don't add anything else. Or if you want, you can add stevia or what's it called? Artificial sugar? I don't know what it's called. But sugar that's not sugar. But I just take a pinch, add that there. Cause I'm a kid. My taste buds are very much kid-like. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more water because I'm gonna blend it a little bit more, and right now it's a bit like ice cream. And I want it to be a little bit more liquidy. And it still has a lot of things that they have to be destroyed. It's just that because there wasn't a lot of liquid, it's not really blending it. Okay, perfect. So that's all blended out. It looks very if you see, very consistent, not like before where I had these big chunks of stuff. So that's how it should look. Very nice, very beautiful, very healthy. If you're picky and you don't like seeds and you're like me, I mean, I can drink this like that, but I personally prefer not to. So what I do is that to serve it, I ran it through a sieve. I take a mason jar and then I just put the sieve on top of it, and then this thing, I pour it, and that's the way that I do it. I mean, I know that smoothies these are not that fulfilling, but if I'm still hungry, I will just have a cereal bar. These ones are the ones that I like. They're from Cadbury. They're the peanut and chocolate one and the chocolate milk one. I usually have a snack after breakfast and in between lunch because I usually have breakfast at 8:30, 9 a.m. in the morning. Today it's 11 because it's Sunday and I was taking it easy. So I'm not gonna have a snack, but if I have a snack, it depends on what I have for breakfast. If I have my cereal and yogurt, then I usually have something fruit related, so either the smoothie or grapes or an apple. If I had a smoothie or anything related with fruits as breakfast, then I usually take one of those bars that I showed you earlier, unless I took them with my breakfast like today, or some crisps or some popcorn. Anyways, and then I usually have lunch after that, like around 2 or 1, really whenever my schedule allows it. Here we have a little tiger. Hello. Hi, say hi to the vlog. Well, it's not really a vlog, is it? I'm hungry. Today I'm gonna do a pasta bake. I have a lot of ways of doing pasta bake. Like, I have the speedy way and the not so speedy way. Today I'm gonna do the speedy way. First things first, I'm just gonna preheat my oven. I always do 200 no matter what it is that I'm putting in there. I don't know, I don't think that's right, but that's what I do. So the speedy way isn't actually like that quick, but it is like very hands-free, because there's some recipes that you just have to be doing stuff and like moving stuff. Not with this one, it's all good. So I take these, they're called Southern fried chicken breasts. They're frozen. You just pop them into the oven. They take 25 minutes to get done. For the pasta bake, other than like the protein that I'm gonna add, which is the frozen chicken, I just use 2 sauces and very little amount of pasta and very little amount of cheese. I got this like individual pot, which is so cute. It's so tiny, I love it. But it's awesome because that way I can measure like how much I need to cook. Especially with cooking pasta, I always did like too much. And I don't fully fill it because the pasta will expand when it's cooked. Sauce and pasta and cheese. So you want some space on there. So this is great for measuring. That way I'm not doing too much. This is 1 portion, it's great. The next step that I do is kind of like a little concoction. This is not the one that I usually buy. I usually buy the sun-dried tomato pesto, but this one's good too. And I also use the creamy tomato pasta bake. They also sell the creamy cheese pasta bake, I think, which I also use that one sometimes. And I just mix it. My favorite thing to add to pasta bakes for protein, if I'm not using something that's frozen that I'm just gonna put on the side, I use either like bacon or chorizo, or you can even just like fry some chicken breasts, or you know, dice some chicken, or you know, anything really you want to add. But my favorite 2 things are chorizo and bacon, and I think that's why I bought so many, because I eat pasta bake quite often. Don't judge me. So now that I've done all that explanation, the steps are super easy. You just preheat your oven, let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. You put in the chicken and that's gonna stay in there for 25 minutes. You don't even have to look at it, it's amazing. But after 10 minutes of putting the chicken in, that's when you boil your pasta. I don't like waiting, so what I do is 10 minutes after I put the chicken in, I put the kettle on and I warm up the saucepan, and that way it's instantly boiling. I don't have to like sit there and wait for the water to boil because I don't like waiting. I have issues. The pasta sits there for about 10 to 12 minutes. I usually do 11 and then check how it's going. Once that's done, you drain the pasta and then you pour your little concoction of your 2 sauces into the saucepan where the pasta is. You put the salt and the pepper in it as well, just give it a good stir, and then you pour it into your little pot. And then you top it off with some cheese. You can do Parmesan, you can do any type of cheese really, it doesn't really matter. Parmesan just goes really well with pasta. And then you just put it in the oven for 5 minutes, and then you take everything out, the pasta and the chicken, and you just serve it and you're ready to go. Pretty easy. The hands-on time is technically like 5 minutes total. Other than that, you can just be working or studying or whatever you're doing. It takes 35 minutes overall, like including the preheating of your oven. So it's actually pretty quick, super simple. Also, top tip, I don't know why, but whole wheat pasta is cheaper. Whenever I'm like in the supermarket, this is cheaper. And technically speaking, it's healthier. So that's amazing for us students because let's face it, we're not healthy, we eat a lot of pasta, and you know, we're saving money that way. If you want tips, by the way, of how to stay healthy without like trying too hard or like going on a diet or anything, go watch my video. Super easy things. Hello guys, so last meal of the day, we're gonna do quesadillas. So I got this grated 4 cheese mix. Honestly, it wasn't the right one to buy, let me be honest with you. The best cheese, well, I mean, of course it is Mexican cheese, like Oaxaca is the best cheese for quesadillas, or manchego. But you can't find those here, or at least I don't know where to find them. So I usually get like a mixture of mozzarella, Monterey Jack, and cheddar. But this one is cheddar, mozzarella, double Gloucester, and red Leicester. So I don't know what those other 2 cheeses, and I don't think they're the right ones, but hopefully it's good for melting. So what we're gonna use is cheese, chorizo, and tortilla. These ones, I've never had these before, but they were like the right size, so that's exciting. What is gonna happen is I'm gonna do the chorizo first. That is 2 to 3 minutes in the pan. In the same pan, I'm just gonna run a kitchen towel through them, and then I'm just gonna heat up 2 tortillas a little bit. I'm gonna put cheese on them, and then chorizo, and then fold them, and then just I'm gonna be like flipping them over a few times, and that's it. Just really look at your cheese, look at how, you know, melted they are, and if it's melted enough, then your quesadilla is ready. Okay, so you want to keep the heat low so that your tortilla won't burn. That way your cheese will have a lot of time to melt. Honestly, super easy, super delicious, and you can also dip it in like hot sauce. Or, I mean, if it were Mexico, I would dip it in green sauce, salsa verde, but we don't have that here. And that is it. That's my quesadilla. I mean, you can do this with ham, you can do this with bacon, just with anything, and it's the best. Mike is just stretching. Fills you up, but it's a light dinner, so I like that. Plus, if I want another one, it's so easy. By the way, top tip, if you're gonna do chorizo or bacon, just grab one of these like kitchen towels, because look how much excess of I don't know what it is, grease, fat, I don't know what to call it. Mike and I wish you a very happy Monday, and we're just gonna go eat and edit. So thank you so much for watching. We upload every Monday and Thursday, so don't forget to check those videos out, and you can subscribe to do so. Goodbye.